doubts and fears written in gold.
So good morning again, and welcome to the MyTarot daily reflection, morning inventory, and chance to take a breath as we check in with the universe, make sure we're okay, see if we have any angers or resentments or anything like that that we can look at in the mornings when we are taking that moment to ourselves, so that maybe if something flares up, it's like we've already looked at it, kind of thing. So it looks like it's nice and sunny outside today. I'm going to be going to Frederick at Soul Aura, so I'm happy about that. You saw the card that just popped up. I need to pay attention to that. So it's our chance to listen to the cards like they're the sounds of the ocean. Which reminds us to take that breath in the morning, which then just naturally good morning, Maureen. Do I have the Mary L. Tarot by Mary White? That does not sound familiar. I don't think so. Although I did just get a new deck. Where'd it go? I'll have to pull it out. So no, I do not have that particular one. I'm looking around. It's like all this stuff looks nice and clean right here, but it's like I need to clean the rest of the room going that way. Oh, so I was taking a breath. But I'm going to check that out. Because I love my new decks. God knows I have enough of them. Breath, feet flat on the floor, butt doing the kitty dance. Checking our shoulder gauge, see where it is. Oh. Relaxing our neck. And then just getting ready to check in with the universe. As I like to say, have the mirror, the universe, hold up a mirror. And asks us, what do we see? And we use the tarot to check in on that reflection. Good morning, Corina. I'm going to be up at Soul Aura in Frederick today. Ginger is a wonderful person. So, let me do this. And then do this. Small things to be grateful for. I'm glad I taught myself how to do the shuffle like this. Because, man, my fingers would be so messed up. Okay, so what am I going to do? I'm going to make our 3 stacks. Good morning, Angelina. She is. She's struggling a little bit right now. She just said, if you look at her Facebook post, she's just giving a little bit of honesty about where she's at. So I'm going to go see her tonight. So here we have our 3 stacks. Each one a different thread going out to the universe. It's like each one's a different thought or idea. And if we believe in the multiverse, it's like each one of these is what? It's a different path, because choosing this stack is going to be one conversation. This stack will lead us down a totally different path as compared to this one. So I'm going to go for the center stack. I'm going to go for what's right at the heart. Take that extra breath. I'm going to do our 3-in-1. You know, just knowing that they still make this same card from the 70s with the same backs means that the world is okay. I just saw that they're still selling these. So, turning one card over at a time, just like they are the pages of a book. And our first card, the Page of Swords. So, pages. So, court cards can be us, somebody else, or just part of the situation. And a page is somebody who's willing to start something new, somebody who is learning something. Swords are the element of air. This is our thoughts, this is our ideas. And so, but when it's reversed, sometimes we struggle with wanting to learn something new, to think differently. Just like a page, sometimes, we know what we know, and it's like sometimes it's just hard for somebody to tell us something. So this is about not, essentially, there's things out there that we need to change, we need to learn, we need to be humble about, we need to start from scratch, and sometimes we just fight it. Because, let's face it, the page like this is learning to be a knight learns to become a king. But when it's reversed like this, those new ideas or doing things differently, it's a struggle. Which causes conflict at home and with people around us. So when we have more than one court card, sometimes it can be two different people, oppositions. When I'm doing a morning meditation and I'm doing individual tarot for myself, a lot of times I like to think of this as different aspects of our personalities. So the king is the one who has to take charge, make sure things gets done. The coins is about home, health, and finances. But sometimes when it's reversed, again, it's just that, what is it that we're not learning? What is it that we're stuck in? What habit that we have that we should be focusing on, coming at it like a page? But let's see what the next card is. And it's the King of Cups. So I just pulled this card just to see if, this is supposed to be 50-50 reversals. But now we have 3 court cards. So the King of Cups are what? Our spirituality, our emotions, and our feelings. So this is about disruption that we may have because we may not want to do things differently. We have our habits that we're used to, and so we don't change. And so this can affect our homes, this can affect us emotionally, and so we start having this conflict because the king knows what it's supposed to do but doesn't want to. The King of Cups is just, it affects us emotionally, which means it's going to affect everybody around us. But let's see what the advice card is. Again, I just pulled another one, so it's like we have 4 reversals. And it's the Ace of Wands. And so if this is our advice card, what this is doing is this is asking us to take a look at our day. And what would happen to our day if we happen to take the Ace of Wands here in the advice field and we saw this in its upright position, which meant we were excited to make a change. Wands are fire, energy, creativity, action. Aces are our seeds. The aces are the pages are just the aces of the regular cards. If we can turn this around, and again, something that's affecting our home and who we are, it could just be whether it's stagnant or we just get in these habits where we're not doing the healthy things, but we turn the Ace of Wands around, then that means we can turn the Page of Swords around, which means that we can take our new thoughts and our new ideas, we can learn from other people, we can, do what needs to be done, which is going to make the King of Pentacles happy, the King of Coins. And then the growth process can start again. And sometimes we need to start from the ground up. And that's getting ourselves grounded. Which means that then we can start sharing some of our feelings. We can start sharing as the king what we have to offer. But when we're not... Oh, and actually Angelina just pointed out also, all 4 suits, which reflect all 4 areas of our lives. We have our passions, we have our ideas, we have the element of earth, which is our grounding and our feet, and we have our cups, which is our heart. And she's very, very true about that, is that it does affect all aspects. So this, with this many court cards, these are aspects of our personality and how they can conflict, how they conflict together. When we're not motivated, and it's hard to be motivated sometimes, then we're just not, we don't have the energy to do something different. It's like, I just don't want to, I'm just going to sit here on the couch instead of mowing the grass or whatever needs to happen. And then it's like, how do we feel? So today, it's about renewing our energy, renewing our contract with ourselves that says we are going to take a look at what we need to do differently. And I'm looking at the, what it is that we need to do differently that will change how we are perceiving things and how it's going to affect things positively with the people around us and our homes or work, whatever aspect of our life this may cover. But yeah, coming at it with energy and fire. Yeah, it's Wednesday. Got to get over the hump day. It is Wednesday. Beautiful outside. I will give Ginger a hug from you there, Angelina. And with that, I hope everybody has an amazing day, amazing evening, wherever you are, whatever time of the day it is. Take that extra breath, and I will see everybody tomorrow.
Stars in the sky, cards in my hand, searching for signs, lost in the sand. Whispers of fate, echoes of dreams in the dark slate. Nothing's as it seems. Flip the cards, turn around, the story